Okay, on the RSR airshift module for Gen 1 Busa plug and play, pardon the mess with my bench here, but I'll just show where the connections are made. So you get inline adapter to the tail light. So this is a tail mounted solution here. This guy just plugs in line to the tail light connector, which is on the left side, obviously back towards the tail light. You get power and ground from there, and that's the 2-pin here. Then the large harness goes up under the tank. On the left side, you go up to your coil harness, which just plugs in line on the coils, obviously. You branch off from there and then loop around over by your front sprocket cover for an air solenoid connection. So I'll give a mating connector for this guy. Polarity is not sensitive on solenoids like that. Okay, then there's a long harness that'll go up the left side of the frame, and that will lead you to your toggle switch, which I'll have all this shrinked up, but right now it's just the state it's in. It'll plug in here, toggle switch mount wherever you want, and then run this guy in front of the, behind the radiator, in front of the engine or whatever, over to the horn connector. And then at the horn connector, essentially you've got my red wires will go to the yellow, that's the 12-volt side. The blue wire goes to the black wire, that's the switched ground input when you push the horn button. And then the two females coming off, you just plug those back onto your horn. Polarity doesn't matter. So now when you when you switch your toggle, when you flip your toggle one direction or the other, you can see activation is on. So if I push the horn button right now, probably can't see it. There we go, you can see shift. If I flip it, and to do any settings changes in the RSR, you have to have activation off. Okay, so now I'm going to turn activation off, and when I push the horn button, nothing happens here, but you can see my simulated horn is lighting up. So that's the connections.